this video, we'll be discussing hang-up style glazes. These types of glazes are one of the most common, if not the most common, glazes used in the kitchen cabinet industry. The glaze is applied on a sealed surface, can be applied by rag, brush, or spray. The excess is then wiped off, leaving the glaze to hang up in the profiles of the piece that you're working on. Wormholes, any distressed areas. There's very little color left on the actual flat surfaces of the piece. We are going to apply the hang-up glaze using a gravity feed HVLP gun. When glazing many pieces, spraying is a much faster and more efficient way to deliver the glaze to the substrate. Equipment quality and atomization is not critical in this instance. You need only enough pressure to get the material out of the gun. Once the door has been sealed and scuff sanded, spray the glaze evenly over the surface of the door. Depending on how much hang-up you need, you may want to apply an extra coat directly to those areas. Wipe the excess from the flat areas and edges and begin working the glaze into the recessed areas of the panel. Use your index finger to bridge the areas where you want to leave a glaze line. Be careful not to leave an obvious arch of glaze around the corner, as this will look cheap and contrived. Break up the natural rounding by wiping the glaze up toward the corner. Glazes are designed to accent and highlight only. Never leave heavy amounts of glaze on the surface, as this will cause adhesion issues. For the best system integrity and adhesion, Valspar always recommends to glaze and top coat the same day. Make sure you let the glaze dry the appropriate time listed on the technical data sheet for the product you are using before top coating. In this case, we will let the glaze dry for 2 hours at room temperature of 72 degrees Fahrenheit. The heavier the glaze and the cooler the temperature, the longer the dry time required. Dry time is critical to avoid solvent blushing and adhesion issues.